One time when my oldest was very young, she walked in on me, you know, getting my nut.
Because I need to, this pussy is not gonna eat itself, okay?
I once, if I did keep the evil away. You motherfucking right. Whether his sex marijuana in the motherfucking building. Let me make sure. Okay, what is that? Yeah. Don't worry about that. That's fuckery. Okay. But yes. Yes, indeed. Motherhood, sex, marijuana in the building. And today I am excited to speak to our guest. Yes. Now, I told Ruby, I made sure and text her 10 minutes ago. And yes, I'm rocking my EENY today for this interview. Yes, indeed. Let me raise this up a little bit. What's going on? Yes, I know it's not enough light. It's going to be light in a minute. But yes, I did let Ruby know it is time. But you know what I mean? If for some reason she's not able to show, you already know I'm going to handle my business. You already know. So I'm just waiting for the guests to come in. And yes, EENY in the building. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and talk while we wait for our guest and Ruby. So first of all, one little note about Ruby. Ruby, you know what I'm saying? The way Ruby be in New York City, I guess people really believe that Ruby live here. Cause literally yesterday, I'm at the motherfucking grand opening for Twisted Vibration. Shout out to them. Shout out to them to getting their license and being back on these streets, 301 Broadway in Brooklyn. So shout out to them. I'm over there at the grand opening. It was yesterday. And one of the people asked me, it's like, yo, where Ruby at? And looked at me kind of cross-eyed, like, where is Ruby? And I was like, Ruby don't live here. Ruby live in Portland. Ruby got people thinking she live here, but Ruby live in motherfucking Portland, okay? Okay, nah, she don't live here. And then yet on another note, how I even met the beautiful ladies of EENY Eyewear. So, around December of last year, let me go on and take these glasses off for now because the glare that's coming off of them, I don't like it. But I am rocking them just so. But when they come back, I might put them on just for a little while, just so they can see that they are being promoted in this video. So around December around last year, you know what I mean? Um, I was working in Harlem, and you know what I'm saying? And for me, it's been a long time since. First of all, I ain't never had a job in Harlem, so having a job in Harlem on 125th, and then seeing how 125th has changed was like a whole experience for me. Because even like the manas that used to be on for. Was that Frederick Douglass? Yeah, it was on Frederick Douglass. They moved to St. Nicholas or 8th. No, it was on 8th. And then they moved to yeah, it was on 8th and they moved to St. Nicholas. But yeah, but besides the point, the point I'm making is that you know what I mean, 125th looked different. So one day while I was working out there, let me just check in on everybody because it's about to be 8:05 and I don't see nobody in the building. But anyway, so I'm coming home from working from the little job I had, and I happened to see this stand with some glasses. And at the time when I saw them, she was parked at like closer to the Old Navy on 125th. And by the time I saw them, by the time I saw them, and I was in a rush to get on the train and get on home. So I just kind of looked at the glasses, was like, "Yo, these look hot." And then I saw it was a black woman selling them, so I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to come and check them out." And then for the last couple of days after that, um, I couldn't like I couldn't find them, and then I finally found them. And girl, when well, they in the building, so let them in. Fuck that. You can hear my story later. Hello. Well, what are we doing? Let's turn on our cameras. Let's turn on the sound. Let's get on this camera.
Oh, you always have to call me out like that. 1 second, my queen.
Oh man, how you doing?
I am amazing. I am amazing, my queen. I'm just getting situated. The lighting was funny style. Let me just get you right so you can catch all this goodness.
Yes, we must catch all the melanin, and then yes, all of it must shine today, and we must get the things right and everything. But yes, I figured y'all probably be still on the road, but you know what? I at the same time I'm just glad I'm able to get some of your time, Queen. Definitely.
Oh, listen, I'm telling you that, queen, when I say time is the real currency, it's the real currency. It's the real currency. And for you, my goddess, 1 second, I'm just gonna fix this lighting real quick.
Oh, go ahead, honey. Go ahead. But yes, yes, yes. I was just actually right before you came on. I was actually telling people just the backstory before how I met you in the first place, because it was just like I just happened to see you one day on 125th. Because before I even walked up to you, I saw your table. Right, I was rushing to get on the train. I saw your table, saw the glasses, and was like, okay, I see them. I will see them another time. There's a black woman selling them. Okay, I'm a circle back. I'm gonna circle back. And then by the time I was looking for you, and then you wasn't on 125. And then when I finally seen you, you was closing up shop, and I was like, oh shit, I've been looking for you, lady. And
No, you know what it
at me
is?
like,
You
look
felt
at
the
me.
vibration, queen. You felt the vibration. That's what you felt. You felt the energy, and
Mm.
and first of all, let's get into this hair. Let's get into this skin. First of all, guys, her lip is always on point. I just don't know how she does it, but one day she's gonna tell me when I get in with the in, she's gonna let me know.
Oh no, but girl, I didn't told you that me and Sephora are good friends. Because Sephora be having the right prices, the right colors that match my skin, and shit. We've been good friends. I've been trying to hit up Sephora like, yo, you could hire me as a little brand ambassador here and there. I don't know, but I know I'm not big there yet for you to see me, but I'm gonna make sure you see me sometime where I don't know, anywhere or any place. I'm gonna find a way for you to see me. But
I love
yeah,
how I love how the Caribbean and the Spanish accent comes out all the time.
it is stuck in there, honey. But no, I want to now Ruby. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with her, but at the end of the day, she has a small child, so 9 times out of 10, I excuse when she doesn't show up for a record, and I excuse that to she dealing with the baby, so she can't get away. You know what I mean? But I definitely want to give you the time to, give us the official introduction. You know what I'm saying? The official, this is who I am. and this is why you should know me. So I'm gonna go on and be quiet and let you have the floor.
Well, Queen, I mean, energy is always felt. That's the only way we can truly receive it,
Mm,
and then the proof is in the pudding because you can speak about it, but you can't be about it. So I'm glad that everybody who is about it has experienced it. So this
word.
is not a cat in a bag. This is energy. First of all, you look like you lost mad weight, Queen. Did you? What
Really?
have you been?
Shit. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. Based on certain health issues I'm currently having, I definitely have had to take, the white man's medication, and the white man's medication has had me to lose some weight,
I'm seeing it in your
for,
face. It's like
which
you always been an oval. You always had oval, because you know how I see. Now that I see the world, I see energy, I see face shapes, I see colors, and your face is like,
oh man, thank you. I'm listen. The main the how I look at it is I need to be alive for a long, long time. I have children. I have things I want to do creatively. What I'm saying, I love my husband. I like sitting on his face, so I want to be able to do that a couple times more.
correct,
I'm
correct,
just there's a lot of things that I need to get to. I need to buy some more EENY. I'm just saying.
correct,
I
correct,
there's a
correct,
lot of things that I
correct,
need to get to. So I'm not
correct.
in this, and so I'm like, as much as I would love to just live and not worry and just walk by faith, I also believe in insurance. So so yes,
That part,
honey. So yes, honey, definitely.
that part, that
Definitely.
part. But
But yes,
but you
let's
know,
get to
E
this
and Y.
introduction.
So
Yes.
ENY is really a community. It's a tribe where we can find each other, empower each other, and pour into each other. So the base, the component, the foundation of our brand is the vision, the dream, the people. But most importantly, it's the gift that keeps giving. It's nothing like
Yes.
walking in a room and changing that energy. So with Eeny Eyewear, it's about empowerment. It's about pouring into our cup and overflowing with so much swag that it pours into others. That people stop you, be like, "Where'd you get your glasses? I know you
Yeah.
were saying something, but like you gonna hold out on me? Where's the Instagram? Who made those? Where'd you get those from? Like you can't even sneak out the
Exactly.
house in those. Like
Word.
ENY is one of those like
Word.
stop snitching pairs where it's like you can't go nowhere without someone asking you something about what's on your face.
Word. Word.
And I
And
know you've experienced that, Queen. Like I could say it.
baby, I experience it, and it's to the point where it's only, and honestly, the only time I could say that I haven't given out your Instagram if it's like some man that looked like he's trying to
Being
holler.
a weirdo.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody weird or doing something that I'm not really feeling.
But we love weirdos though. We Captain Weird. We
Yeah, but
Captain
at the
Soul
same
Sister
time,
Soldier Weird.
I'll just be like, thank you, and keep it moving. But 9 times out of 10, when somebody be like, yo, them glasses is fire, or I'll get, yo, I've been looking at you from across the room for a good minute. Where you get them glasses from? I'll be like, pull out your phone. No, 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 no. It's real easy. Pull out your phone. Yeah, EENY. Yeah, you see, you see that red? Yes, hit that subscribe, hit that like, hit that And if
You
you
know
go
what I'm saying?
to
Shop
them,
online, pick it up, use your
what?
SSA, HSA, Afterpay. We
All
don't
that.
play. Even my girl Clarnisha, your bestie, your girl who makes sure you get all the fabulous pieces. Clarnisha is
Mm,
bae. My girl Clarnisha. I'm telling you what I'm trying to say is that ENY is art first. It's art first, but the intention is pure, it's raw, and as creators, we needed something that kept that energy going. You know what I
word.
mean? Something that even after we finish, it's still going. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
ENY for me is my confidence. you know, it's my mascara, it's my eyeshadow, it's my lipstick, it's everything. It's the, even if your hair ain't did, you could have your scarf on and feel like I could do this. Like I'm doing an interview in my scarf.
And
And I'm
looking
like,
beautiful. And looking
you know, I
beautiful.
had to give them angles, but I'm just saying that it's something that, you know, especially with confidence and energy, you can't force it. If it ain't, it ain't. If it is, then it is. And people feel that. Like energy is so
Word.
contagious, it's so infectious. And I've had too many stories of people, strangers, that become friends, where it's like they see that logo, they see the spiral, they see the EENY eyewear. Even if some people forget, I always remind them that the name is inside the glasses, is
Yes.
inside the arms. You know what I mean? That
Yes.
people have left events being friends, being colleagues, being future boss babes. But once you see that logo, I want people to know, like, listen, you have a tribe, you have a community, you have a sister, you
Mhm.
have a brother, you have someone that you can share that like energy with, because you know birds of a
Word.
feather flock together.
Indeed. But and I want you to really talk about that, because I would love to. I mean, yes, me and you have had personal conversations, but I would love, everyone to even, get a bit of history about you, wifey, and how you even came up with the concept of EENY. Like, because well, all right, let me just go ahead and say yes, I love the brand. So of course I have immersed myself in the knowledge of the brand, and I know for a fact that wifey is the one, she's the creator of the designs and whatnot. But at the same time, I just, walk us through a little bit of history.
I mean, if we're gonna go before Christ, you know, BC, exclusive eyes. That's what the EE stands for, exclusive eyes. So
Yeah.
exclusive eyes is being that we do a limited amount of pieces. They're
Mm,
handmade, they're bespoke, it's art.
word.
Um, but before then, it was just a pure raw intention.
Mm-hmm.
So ENY was this feeling that we had, and that confidence walking into a room and just owning that room or commanding that room. You
Okay.
know, I mean, now the real estate you see is on the Zoom. It's really a few square feet, you know, just like a couple inches. This is the
Yes,
real
it
real
literally makes this piece
Okay, from the neck up, I'm solid.
avant-garde.
Like,
It literally turns your
okay,
whole piece into some,
right?
piece of art that should be in somebody's museum. You feel me?
So, and then you don't even get to touch the art at the museum. You don't even get to interact with it. You don't even get to, you don't even get to, you know, feel that intention. So it started with the pure intention, then art second, and then the glasses third. You know, we really
Mm,
went from that feel appeal, and then we were like, okay, that is what led into ENY being this legendary eyewear company. And what I love about us is that we wholesale as well. So a lot of people who have boutiques, a lot of people who have optical stores, a lot of people who are looking to expand on their apparel or expand on anything, their merch, anything that they, or a lot of people who don't know. We put our 10,000 hours in. We create collections for people in
yes.
Saks, in
Yes.
Macy's, in all of these, you know, everyday places that you
Mm,
probably see, overlook, or heard of. But we work with a lot of people. We do film, we do
mm,
production. So if you have an ad, a magazine shoot, you're shooting a video, whether it be a music video, documentary, whatever. We create pieces, one of one pieces, to, you know,
nice.
command the scene. So, and we also do that for our customers as well. We do custom pieces for our customers as well. But what I love is it's that the gift that keeps giving, and
Yes.
it's a community. So, you know, we put our 10,000 hours in. If you need your pieces made, we do that for you. If you need wholesale, we do that for you. If you need um prescriptions done, we do that for you. I don't care if you have astigmatism, progressive, single vision, readers, we do that for you. If you just want merch, we do that for you. If you're just an artist and you want to crazy artsy pair, we do that for you as well. And we're
Mm,
just open to collaborating. We love that. So we sprinkle EENY all around the globe.
uh-huh.
You name it. If you are a boss babe, if you have your own place, if you have got your own foundation, your own institution, we've wholesale to a lot of people. We've done the
Nice.
Vision Expo, we've done Curl Fest, we've done all these different festivals, BAM, all these artsy places that people
Nice.
really want to have a great connection with. And what's better
Word.
way to never forget that experience than a pair of EY eyewear.
Now that's what, you know what? Even before you said that, I could just tell that, just based on, watching you. Okay, yes, it might seem like I'm a little stalkish. You know what I'm saying? A
I'm
little
just
bit.
looking at this snatch face. This face is
Just
snatched,
so
but go
good.
on.
When
Go
I
on
like
now.
things, I
The
kind of
face is
stalk them.
snatched. I didn't even know that we were twinning. Like, you have the same face shape as me right now. It's crazy, but go
Oh,
on now.
oh my God, we doing it,
You
honey.
see
We
the you
doing
see
it.
the oval?
Yes, definitely.
You
Absolutely. So, but no, what I definitely no, because like I said, before you even said that, I felt like just like if somebody had asked me what do I feel about EENY, I would say that it has to be a global brand. It has to be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It definitely
right.
is moving in the direction of being in, what I'm saying, on famous people faces, and it probably is already. I just don't know who they or haven't seen them or
You
whatever.
know what it is that and people always say that, yo, you should have celebrities. We do. We have many celebrities, but what I love about that is that they rock with EENY because they rock with EENY. Period.
Word.
They
Period.
love the art. Period. They
Period.
love the feeling. Period. It's not like some ad. It's really a lifestyle. You know what I
Word.
mean? Like,
Word.
I really, yes, can I be braggadocious? I
As
could
you
be,
should.
but I just love the fact it's the feeling of cooking that food and like you put your foot in it. You know what I
What?
mean? They like,
You know,
yo,
when whoever ate eat it, they're gonna be sitting there like,
yeah,
wait, can I have a plate to go
oh,
home with?
the doggy bag. So I saw this queen today. Because we also have our stuff at the Brooklyn Museum. I
Yes,
saw
you
this
do.
queen today and she tried on the glasses and I had a flashback of when Lauryn Hill, she has the pair called Diamond. So when you go on eyenyewear.com, if you see the pair, it's called Diamond. She put it on and I just had a flashback and I was like, no, I was like, Queen, oh my gosh, like it just reminded me to celebrate all the big moments and also all the minute moments because it was a charity event that Lauryn Hill was doing and they invited us to be a part of it. And I just got to see my partner, my wife, my CEO, the boss lady, the founder. She
Yes.
really interacted with Lauryn Hill and it's just like two powerful ladies in a room. It was
Oh
just
my
so cool. It
God.
felt like an intimate
I could just
intimate concert.
imagine what that was like. Honestly, I
But
could
I just
imagine.
realized I didn't celebrate it as much as I would. And when she tried it on, I had a flashback and I was just like, wow, like you reminded me of that moment when Lauryn Hill tried on the diamonds and she fell in love with it. So of course she left with them. And it was just a moment of like, I need to celebrate more. So I just want to say thank you so much for having the platform and celebrating us, because I realize sometimes life is moving so fast that our wins are exponential mountains that we've climbed and conquered that we don't celebrate enough. So today I just had a moment. I was just like, wow, a lot of the times time is moving so fast you don't even think about it. But I
Word.
just love that
Word.
moment and that flashback, and I was just so grateful to her for giving me that flashback moment.
That's good. Thank you, and thank you for sharing that. Definitely glad to see Miss Ruby Doll in the building. If Ruby lived in New York City, you would have met her already. Cause trust and believe. Matter of fact, at the beginning of this tape,
Much love, Queen.
I actually mentioned that somebody asked me yesterday, like, where Ruby at? And I was like, Ruby live in Portland, yo. Like,
That should be her ad. Where Ruby at?
I love it. I love it. I am a gypsy. Pleased to meet you, Queen. And excuse both of you, please excuse my tardiness. Life is
Oh, we're not here to
life.
judge, my queen. We're here to elevate. Don't even, we're not talking about that's the past.
That's right. That's right.
That's the past. You're here now.
That's
but
right.
yes, I definitely want you to meet this queen right here. She goes by the Fearless Negro. She is one of the queens that is behind the glasses Eeny Eyewear.
That's right.
And girl, when I tell you, from the moment I met this woman, so the last time I was in her presence and was crying tears, that she probably was just like, "What the heck? Oh my God!"
No, I'm a Cancer girl. It's okay. We don't judge. It be like one of those where like I ain't gonna cry. When you have it on your calendar that you ain't gonna cry, just know the forecast is gonna be like
thunderstorms. And it was just like, and it was literally because she was on her live, promoting her grand opening of the store. And the words she was saying just literally hit me in the heart. So it hit me in the heart, it hit me in the gut. And
didn't you sell out though, Queen? Tell them that I predicted it. Fearless Negro predicted it, said it, put it into the ether, and so it is, and so it must be. That's why we need to realize how powerful this podcast is, how powerful this word is. Everything that we speak out of our mouths. And if we were created in his and her image, then know that we have the power to speak and let it be. And we need to really, really understand that, because we always talk about history and what we were and our ancestors, but to embody that in the now means to be mindful and conscious of everything, down to how we spend, down to how we, take in information, how we speak, our intentions for each other, what we wear. We're a walking billboard. And I always let people know with Eeny why you're a walking billboard. So you're representing us. And I feel like it's super important to know that this is not for everybody, but it's for the right folks. It's for the right folks. It's for the right tribe. It's for the people vibrating in that right energy that will see us. Too many people have hit me up like, I haven't seen you in months. And I'm like, I've been in the same spot. And it's only because, birds of a feather flock together. So if we're in the same vibration, that beautiful, like-minded vibration, yes, nothing can separate us. Nothing can stop us from meeting. But I just like to let people know that this is art. And art isn't for everybody.
Art can't be appreciated by everybody. You know what I mean?
It's like it's for everybody, but it's not for everybody.
Word, because you gotta be deep. You gotta be willing to understand and want to see creativeness and beauty and see the differentness and respect that difference and you know what I'm saying, and want to encourage that difference, because fuck being the same like everybody else. Who the fuck want to do that?
That's not even real.
It's exactly because we were already one. We came here to be individuals. That's why I tell people, I'm like, yo, go on the website, make an appointment on the website, and let's have some one-on-one time, because glasses, it's like the windows to the soul. So when you go on the website, you can make an appointment, and then we can really sit down and see what we're looking for. Because believe it or not, the eyes tell so much about someone.
True.
The style, or even the openness to want to go outside the comfort zone, or just whatever, or just wanting to vibe. But that's what I love, is that we also provide that one-on-one, whether you are a client, whether you're a stylist, whether you're a producer, whether you're a person looking to better your business, to have us a part of your business.
A
We
creative
like to,
vessel.
I'm telling you, and it's super important. And as far as I'm concerned, when you're an empath, it's super important to border out that time where you can really sit and have some one-on-one time and tell us about your needs so that we can fulfill that, or we can do it to meet it to the best of our abilities. You know, a lot of the times our biggest moments as far as, you know, collaboration has been just a vulnerable conversation.
Agreed. I don't do business with just anybody. And I think that's important. It's not from any other space of where it's like, if I feel like I trust and then this energy is here, then it's almost like we don't really have to work. We're just having fun. We're having fun. We getting paid. Getting paid is having fun. And so it's like, why not? All of those things. Queen, thank you so much. And thank you to my Queen Kai for setting this meeting up.
Girl, you
It's
don't know
so
how I was
important.
so excited about this just because, you know what I mean? Not because I
Mm,
love the brand, but like even like what I was talking about where I tell you the last time I was with this queen here and I was
mm,
in her store and I was emotional and literally like she is like I didn't tell her what I needed, but she knew what I needed. And
mm.
I'm the universe,
it's
my
like
queen. And when you
Yeah.
send it out into the universe, you need to know that it has been received. And I need people to, and I need my goddesses to realize how powerful they are. I
Yes.
need them to realize that the universe is always listening. I
Mm.
need you to know that we are the same. I'm looking at your face and it's freaking me out. Like Kai's literally my twin. Like that's crazy. Kai, this chisel, you see her? You see
Gorgeous.
her?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who is this person? She literally changed. Like that's crazy, Kai.
I
man,
love that.
I tell you, and another thing, y'all don't know, but y'all have in common that both of y'all are rappers, right? Because I saw on your Instagram, Miss Queen, that
Got bars, right?
your wife was on there rapping, and I was like, wait a minute, they had a show? What the fuck is this? What the? Oh shit! Damn, they be rapping together.
Man, that's what's up. That is
I was
beautiful.
excited. I watched the video like 5 fucking times. So
Multi-hyphenate things, you know
tell
what I
us
mean?
about that.
I'm sure you can
Thank
bake
you, my
too, you
queen.
know?
Girl, I don't know. I don't know. You know, there's some things that we're good at, and then you know, there's some things that we learning. You know,
I heard
evolving,
that.
evolving. Yes,
But yes,
I
oh
was
yeah.
tell us about that because I was really excited to see
pleased.
that video.
So so if you type in Fearless Negro, you'll be able to hear the entire album. So at my foundation as a creator is a painter. So I paint
Man,
and
your paintings,
I
girl,
feel
they
like
are
you know
beautiful.
what it is. Let me scratch that. Yes, I'm a creator, but I really feel like more I channel. So it's
Mm,
just like spirit has a message for me and I
mm,
bring it into the physical. That's really why we're here. We're in
mm.
matter to bring it into the physical. So if anything that you see me adorning, wearing, creating, rocking, spirit gave us the vision and I got to give it all
Mm.
to spirit universe and then I'm just the messenger that brings it to
What's
you
that?
guys to appreciate. That's it. I channel. Spirit is like, hey, and if I'm sensitive enough, I can tap in. I can bring it from the ether into matter. So I'm
Mm.
just an alchemist, my queens. I'm an alchemist.
Feel
I
it.
just, I'm just a bridge. Spirit already did what it did. Let there be light, and there was light, and there was nothing else that we needed to be doing. You know, just like a seed, everything is already in the seed. I just need to nurture it, water it, and
Feeling it.
get some sunshine. That's it. So I am just a bridge. I'm an alchemist. I'm a channeler of energy. And, you know, while we were building the brand, while I was painting, Spirit had so many messages for the world. So when you type in Fearless Negro, there's an entire album called Negrolation 111, from 1 to 11 songs.
Nice.
Okay.
I mean, it got to be in alignment,
That's right.
you know.
That's right. Intentional.
And then we have some singles called The One, because we really are the one. Neo, The One, same thing. We have a song called New York, New York, that is also on the radio as well. So
Nice.
once you type in Fearless Negro, I know people don't listen to the radio no more, so I don't know.
Honestly, that's true, because
I will if you
don't
want it.
remember the last time I had a radio. Like,
I will.
honestly,
I mean, AM, FM, whatever. But that used to be like you mama, I made it moment. But
Yeah.
yes, New York, New
Calling
York
on
is
the
on the
dedication,
radio.
you know?
You remember that? Do you remember? I used to try to get some free
Absolutely.
tickets. I'm gonna have to rent some free tickets just so I
Try
can
to get
live
some
my
music.
90s dream
Yeah.
of winning free tickets. That's all I
And
need.
then
And then
going
I
to a house
really.
party that
Oh
weekend.
yeah, the house parties I did. Oh, I even hosted the house parties. Oh man,
That's right.
got banned because of my house parties were epic.
girl,
I used to live in
I
the
believe
boogie.
These
I used to
house
live in the boogie down
parties
Bronx.
was safe as a motherfucker. Like, child, like we can't
love them
even,
house parties.
like, seriously, we can't even do that no more.
Mine is a Cali is like a backyard boogie. That's if you live in Cali, you know what's up. We ain't doing it big like New York though. You know what I mean? But we have
Listen, the
we had
vibes
our
is the
day.
vibes.
Vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the vibes is the vibes. But yeah,
Oh my goodness.
the music just really came because Spirit had a message for me to deliver. So, always being that messenger, always being the medium to bring it, and those who connect with it, connect with it. My wife, my partner, I call her the vision god. She does the hooks. So on every piece, the
Oh.
hooks for me, the college brain in me, I'm like, she does the thesis. So she does the thesis of the pieces, and then I kind of tap dance around it. But without her, I feel like, there would be no heart to it. So she does the heart of the song, and then,
That's
I
beautiful.
paint around it. So
Oh.
she is my heart, she's my foundation, and because of my foundation, she is my elevation. So
And
my
you are her.
goddess. Oh
Mhm.
my God. But you know what? When you are an empath, I'm sure you know, and you pour into other people, for people to pour into you and for you to actually feel that being filled up for you is another feeling, because you don't think about yourself as an empath pouring into others. So she has
right.
poured into me. I have evolved as a being, as an entity, as an energy, that I haven't seen yet. This is new to me. This new unlocked character is new to me. So I'm just appreciating her as you guys are having this moment with me. It's just always really kind of like an outer body experience. So, Negrolation is about, the divine feminine, that idea of Mother Earth, that energy of
Mhm.
nurturing, growth, expansion, and hoping that everyone else who hears it shares it. It's kind of like planting a seeds, being the bees, the pollinators of Negrolation 111. So when anybody hears it, they're like, oh my gosh, this one spoke to me and I decided to share it. So it's just a gift that keeps giving with
Mhm.
that album. And I just hope that if it resonates with you, share it with someone, because it has uplifted me, motivated me, and seen another side to myself that didn't know existed, but was definitely just like the roots of any tree, was going
Mhm.
deep.
Sure.
So when the
Definitely.
wind blow, I was like, oh wow, this is solid. Like, this is unshakable. So I really love that about Negrolation 111. And I really love how organic it was. It was something that wasn't planned, but like, life is beautiful like that, to be
Yeah.
in the present now, and to be like, wow, I'm gonna really be so present here that I can share that with other people. I mean, to be present is like, it's meditation. And you know how you guys are when we meditate, we like thinking of 50 million things instead of
Hello,
you zoning locked in. You
as
know
moms,
how the ADHD, we 90s
Oh yeah.
babies, 80s
All
babies, we
that.
don't acknowledge none of that.
word.
ADHD, whatever those letters are, but
It's a concoction of genius. As you said, you're a conduit of that light, and praise that. I'm so empowered by being here right now. So thank you for having me. Shit. I just want to say,
honestly, I really knew that this conversation was, first of all, like I told you, Ruby. I know I may have mentioned it. Clouds be clouding, so who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I definitely describe these two, her and her wife, as like they, you know what I mean? Like just going to talk, just going to do business with them. Like as far as like purchasing their products is like they've dropped knowledge and dropped little little things that it's like, say word, y'all must have knew that I needed to hear that. Like I don't know what it is, but then at the same time it's like I know what it is. It's because they spiritual like that. Like they see, you know what I mean? They see it like that. And even I even ran up on them one time. They was in their car having a dinner and minding their motherfucking business. And here I come knocking on their window like, oh shit.
I remember, girl. I was stuffing my face. If you remember,
what's up? How y'all doing? And I could have just minded my business
for that one though,
girl. And I could have just kept stuffing my face, but I was like, girl, what you up to? I mean, I ain't gonna stop eating now.
I damn sure didn't stop for long, but I was just like, hey, nah. Like
now you was on your way to get some food too. Yeah. I just got it before you.
Right. and it was just like I felt like their presence automatically calls you to them. You know what I'm saying? And and you and literally you see their designs and you're looking at the art on the table, and then you're looking at them because they're like literally she and her wife are decked in art. Like they dress art. And it's like, yo, you feel that shit.
Nah, the way you do your lipstick is art. Shit. And the way, the way she still clutches that blunt and nothing moves is art.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like, Ruby, I gotta meet you in person, but I know that her thing is art. Like nothing moves. It don't move. It don't budge. Like her lipstick is always on point. I need to know what kind of witchcraft is going on. Like she gonna tell me. She's gonna tell me.
Yeah.
The mastery. Your girl would have ate like at least 2 buckets of lipstick already.
I'm just saying.
No,
but your wife is not here. I'm assuming that your wife is not here because she holding down the fort. I'm saying? She handling the business.
It's crazy. We have a wholesale client, and where she is, it doesn't have any service. So so what we do is we wholesale to different businesses, boutiques, whether it be optical stores. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything specific. If some people say, hey, I see the potential in your brand and I want to flip these myself, you can do that as well. So right now she's in the basement, in the warehouse, and she comes in and out. Like she just came, but she left. She was so fast. And so we wholesale. So she's out there right now. We have like a 200 pair wholesale right now. So she's just, we like to look like it's like a drug deal. You feel me? So she's putting them in the suitcase. So we can pull up like
it's exclusive. You gotta treat it like delicate. It's a delicate
bag. I feel like Al Pacino when we pull in with our suitcase. I feel like Al Pacino. So she's doing the count right now. She's almost finished, but we're doing like just a wholesale thing because I want tomorrow that she can rest. Because one thing about being an entrepreneur, I gotta remind her, hey, you're a person. Okay, you're a person. Please get some rest. Like she's getting up because she's receiving message. I feel like it's the witching hour. Like she wakes up at 5:30 to watch the sunrise. She does her stretches, her affirmations, phone calls, because of the time difference, depending on our customers and everything. So I just wanted us to finish right now. Like I pull them to the side, but I'm the intuitive person. She's the numbers person. So she's doing the count and just making sure that the left brain, right brain.
Oh yeah. I'm waiting for my other half. If you watching this, whoever you are, come on,
Right.
Mama.
Pull up on us.
Mama is red
Okay.
tea.
So she's doing the count right now because I know I ain't counting no 200 pairs. I'm sorry. All right. I did what I was supposed to do, but yeah, she's doing that, and then we're just gonna put it in the suitcase that way, as the nurturer, that she can, sleep at least until 6:30, because Lord
That's right.
knows.
Hey. But no, let's talk about how y'all met, though. I definitely want to hear about that.
Oh my God. Oh my
Yes,
God.
honey.
Okay.
We love a love story.
Business, yes.
Oh God.
All in
Y'all,
your
I feel like I've been, so wifey, she's a veteran. She is a goddess. She's a boss, most importantly. I feel like she's a boss first, and then she's anything else.
Mm.
But I've been supporting her since God knows, before we even cultivated and came in holy matrimony on this. We got married 22222. And I've just been
Beautiful.
sending people to her. Like she before any females were out on 125th Street, she was the first female I knew that was artsy, that was creating a vibe that I've never felt before. We all want to experience something and taste something and see something we've never seen before. That's art. That's the whole point of art being art.
Word.
What have I had the thought of that I couldn't even bring to this matter? So I've been traveling with her. Her glasses have seen the world. I feel like, because I have literally ordered a good 50,000 cards, Queen, and we have gone through every pair. So now what we do is we do the QR code, because I learned my lesson. Okay, I learned my lesson. We go through
Brilliant.
We go through so many cards. So her glasses have seen the world. I've just been recommending people to her. This is before she created her own line. And fun fact that nobody knows is that EENY Eyewear, or Exclusive Eyes, was actually a record label. So
whoa.
I know. Exclusive Eyes was
Awesome.
actually a record label that she created for her first lady called Neek. So it was a record label that she created, and that name was so dope, so biblical, that she kept it, in her ventures of eyewear. So that's really, it started off. First album came out, Exclusive Eyes, because if she ain't doing it right, I'm sorry, Exclusive Eyes Entertainment.
That's right.
Then now it's Exclusive Eyes INC.
That's
so
dope.
That's a fun fact that nobody really knows.
We do
really
now.
cool.
Hey, we feel very honored. Thank
Exclusive. That's right. I like it.
I'm telling you,
those
it's a
fun
vibe.
facts.
It's a vibe. It's a brand, and I just knew that if anybody said they got their glasses from this woman in Harlem, I knew who it was. Period. So I've just been bringing her glasses everywhere, gifting them. They're great gifts. Nothing says like I thought about you than a personal pair of her glasses. And then every time people wear it, they think about you. So I'm like, okay, make me important.
Shit, I definitely need to upgrade these motherfuckers, because this is just basic.
I got you, Queen. I got you. I'm already thinking about the pair I wanna for you to see too. So I'm gonna have to send it. I'm gonna get your number from Kai, and I'm gonna have to send you a link of the ones that I know would look dope. Yeah, of course. And we do prescriptions too. So just know we do prescription.
You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to give you something too. You know what I mean?
We do prescriptions, Queen. We do we work with people who have HSA, which is the health savings account, FSA, which is the flexible spending account after pay. My girl Clarnisha, if you got Clarnisha,
that's major.
That's right.
And her your flowers on a business
are like great quality, because honestly, these pair right here, yo, when I tell you,
and you got the lenses replaced. We replaced the lenses so now they're brand new.
I got the lenses replaced because and you know what I realized, I think it's when I'm wiping them, and instead of using my freaking bare finger, I'm using the claws, and the claws is scratching up the lens. I realized
see.
shit was like, hold on, player. What are you doing?
Right,
Stop
respect.
doing
Put some
this.
respect on them. Put some respect on them specs.
Stop doing this. Stop doing this. Wipe it the right way. Pay attention
Yeah,
and
and
things.
you know we gave you a cleaning cloth with them babies, so you
I
should
damn
always.
sure
They should
did.
be coming out the titty compartment like, hold on now, right?
That ass. That ass. You know what I mean? I literally had to
Mhm.
realize, like, no, you gotta wipe with the and stop trying to wipe like this.
You
Like
know you got to be the more very
yes, gotta do the
mindful, very not.
demure,
You know the
Yes.
clause.
the real,
Yeah.
extra hard, get to the point, because
Very not aggressive, very
very
Not
not
divine
like my
feminine,
aggressive,
very soft
very
girl era.
trying to be, a little bit easy Brooklyn and not, hard ass
Yeah.
Timberland wear.
Right. You gotta be new Brooklyn, not old Brooklyn.
Not exactly gentrified Brooklyn. Exactly, you right.
Right, right.
Gentrified Brooklyn, indeed,
She
indeed.
said the clause. Rah.
No, because the claws, and then I make sure. See, when I go to Ling Ling to get my nails, I make sure and tell her, "Look here, make sure them things sharp." So, when I put two and two
I
together,
see
it
now. Yeah, at
feels like
least you knew. At least you figured it
it's your
out. That's
fault.
good.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
your fault. Pay attention. Right.
man,
But
you
guess what?
fly
We
though,
replaced
ma.
those lenses. Oh, who me, Queen?
Both of y'all.
I know she
Both
looked
of
good,
you.
right? I'm looking at her. I'm like, no,
Both
she
of you.
didn't. No, she didn't. She
No,
got
but
her lenses replaced, so no, them glasses is brand new.
definitely.
Absolutely. You know what? Whatever your skincare is, queen, fearless Negro, queen, I need to do that because you glowing.
Girl,
That's for sure.
not, oh, you are too,
That's
girl.
one of
I
the
hit a
things we was
point where
talking
I
about
woke
on
up.
her live when she went live, because she was like, "Yes, my skin is glowing. That's because I can tell your future. Anybody want to be
Yeah, they
told
was
your
giving
future?"
crystal ball, wasn't it? Giving crystal ball.
Yes, and literally,
Crystal,
like,
everything.
if they
Gemstones.
tell me my future, and you was like, "Girl, you about to sell out all them books. You gonna sell out all them books." And when I tell you, the next day I
It's
sold out.
glorious.
Sold out. It was sold out, and it was gone. It was nothing left.
No, I like I said, I'm just a messenger. So like I always like to say, like with my sensitivity, I have to be mindful. That's my superpower. You know what I mean? Because sometimes being sensitive and being a New Yorkian, you know how it
It's
is.
almost like an
But
oxymoron, right?
okay, you're like you want to hide from everybody, but that's your superpower power to be tapped in. And honestly, I
Mhm.
woke up one day. This is a truthful moment. Like I woke up one day and I just didn't recognize myself, and I just realized I had to pour back into myself because I was waking up and going and not acknowledging the goddess and the divine feminine within me. And as a
Mhm.
nurturer, you have to remember that. So I just started just doing more conscious work and also getting that skincare regimen down for dummies because I'm like, okay, if I can't do this walking, if I can't do this 3-step, because three for the
Mhm.
gods, if I can't do this, right, like I'm not. So honestly, I've just been, and I say every day, make sure don't be so rigid where you can't you know, go with the flow, but I've just been like, okay, I just need to be conscious. So I feel like, yes, the quality of products is important, but just putting the conscious effort, it's kind of like meditation. Like you can breathe, and then there's the yogis that be like doing the real deep breathing, you
Mm.
know. So with anything you do, I say do it with consciousness, do it with pure intention, and do it
Word.
with your entire focus.
Mhm.
It's super important. I don't care if you're drinking water, do it do it with your focus, do it with speaking affirmations. You've seen those, maybe those videos of the monks who say sweet things to the water and it's beautiful,
Mm.
and you say horrible things to the water and it looks all erratic and chaotic. So I've
Yeah.
just been more mindful of myself and my thoughts and my intentions and what I'm pouring into myself. As far as the skincare, great. I saw some things on TikTok. I did be honest, I'm doing more masking. I'm doing more masking and less stripping of my skin. So, you know, if I have the
Okay.
bentonite clay, I'll do the bentonite clay, whatever. I always say the sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, hyaluronic acid.
Okay.
Yes.
So after you wash your face or after you mask, whatever you have, while your face is wet, I put everything in a spray bottle. It's easier for me. Boom, boom. And castor oil.
Okay.
Castor oil. You can put it on your back if you have a backache. I've been rubbing it on my breast, under my armpits, and it is the biggest oil. That's the oil that you won't need for anything else other than that. Castor oil, you rub it on your breast, you rub it on your face, and it doesn't break you out. You don't need much. And what I like to do is, I don't know if you have the frankincense the resin that you burn at your altar or something like that.
Right.
I'll crush it up and mix the castor oil in it, let it steep. It's so good. If you look up frankincense, the resin, I just beat it with like that thing that you might do for guacamole. Beat it in that mortar and pestle with the castor oil. You can put it on your breast. You can use it to massage your face, all of that, anywhere. If you have pain, it literally heals you because it goes skin deep, bone deep, and it brings you back to life.
Nice.
Castor oil.
I
Castor oil, any
appreciate it.
pain, anything like that, it's so good. If you have the frankincense or whatever essential oils that you have that don't irritate you, you can add that, whatever smell good. Sometimes I like a good like citrusy smell. It
Mm.
just, whatever motivates you to love on yourself, you need to do that.
Word.
Thank you.
That-
Oh,
You are a
appreciate it.
temple. So
Yes.
whatever essential oil you love, put that in your castor oil and you love on yourself. You sing your song, you put your music on, and you just rub. You know, as an artist, as a painter, when I touch every part of my canvas, and I feel like people feel that because I'm showcasing my work at on artsy.com. So if you type in Fearless Negro, but I
Nice.
really have the
So,
intention. Yeah, I do. I sell my work on the website as well because you know everything is all digital and stuff.
mhm.
Mm.
But it's important, your intentions that you have for yourself while you're doing it. Please be conscious of when you're doing your work on yourself because we have all these beautiful intentions for other people, but we need to have that for ourselves.
That's right.
Exactly. That
Big
part.
proponents of self-love. And
Yeah.
I learned how to love myself even more while doing this project with Kai Storm. And it's because I think what I find is that when we're in these spaces where we're being vulnerable and we're connecting and we're sharing our thoughts.
Kai Storm in the building. Motherhood Sex Marijuana. Rolling Papers in the building. Motherhood Sex Marijuana. Merch in the building. If you're here, we thank you and we most certainly appreciate you. But we want you to spread the word, tell a friend, subscribe, make sure and get yourself some rolling papers. And of course, if you want to sponsor an episode, if you want to be on an episode, if you have products you want to show us that we want to show the people, come through. You feel me? Motherhood Sex Marijuana Rolling Papers, merch, YouTube, subscribe, fight all the algorithms and let us get in. Yeah?
It reminds me when times are not so good, and I have to think for myself. Maybe sometimes at 4 o'clock in the morning, I got to hold on to myself because I be lonely, or I got to feel like I don't need to call that person because that person can't do anything for me. And I have to stick by that because that's what I said on the podcast, right? And it's not like I need to box myself in more so than it's like if you really stand on your principles, Rue, then you stand on your principles and you can easily say it with your chest when you're talking to people. You don't have to hide, you don't have to remember. And so I really am about that. I feel so much more in love with myself now. I think I'm a fantastic person. And I think it's because I feel I'm so fantastic that I can really look at y'all and be like, wow, you are amazing, not only aesthetically, but your spirit's bright, your heart's pure, you're very you love on the people that you love. And I can feel that.
Yes.
So I think more than anything, this is what this magic brings here. And that's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm glad, definitely, that's the main thing that I'm glad that this conversation is bringing, because, like I said, every time I was around these ladies, whether it was her or her wife, that's the kind of, good vibes that I would automatically feel. Never mind, and then on top of that, them, having a conversation with me where it's not like I, said necessarily, or just it was just like jewels was dropped, and I was just like, oh shit, yeah.
Not because I
Well,
see
yeah,
you, Queens. Like
absolutely.
I really
And that's the
see
thing that
you.
I wanted people to see that. I wanted people to see not
Mhm.
only to support your business because you a
Of
black
course,
business,
to support that business,
but
though.
oh hell yeah, support that business though.
She
But
said, drop the coin, but you got change.
I'm just saying, because I'm working to get my third pair. I don't understand. I'm gonna get them, but
And
still,
we do
I need.
chlorine afterpay, so
You
you
know what
don't
I'm saying?
even have
So
to
yes,
worry, okay?
business.
I got the chlornisha, I got the afterpay, I do it, I
Support
get
their
it done.
business, but also at the same time be around these type of people, and encourage these type of people to be in your space, because you'll definitely, what I'm saying,
The people that open the
drop.
door for you, and I
This
always
is
tell
gonna be
people that
dropped.
the people that
We gonna
open
need
the
them
door for
lessons.
you, the
Mm.
people that open the door for you is us, ourselves, or the like-minded community, our individual selves. Like, we are the celebrity, we are the superpower, we are the fuel that keeps this engine running. And if we're going to keep this engine running, we got to figure out what is the destination. But our superpower is empowerment. You know what I mean? Like, what? Like, I want you up there on that pedestal, so when I'm feeling where I'm feeling, you can pull me up. I need you to pull me
Mm.
up. I need you to be higher than thou. I don't need you to be down there. I need you to be up
No,
there
all
where
the
I feel
way
like
up.
I can't reach, where I'm like, I need to be pulled up, girl. Like, yes, absolutely. So a lot of the times, the doors that have been opened for us, the people who vouched for us, the people who have connected the gaps, bridged the gaps, given us opportunities that have been like mind blowing, where I'm like, okay,
Mm.
we created this line and this gave me this opportunity to be doing that. Like, that's crazy. Like, film
Well,
production, movies, magazines, like, nobody's thinking about that. You're thinking, okay, I'm just gonna start. But that feeling of empowerment and each other being this powerful entity and this beautiful platform that you have for us to be a part of that and to showcase that, like, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. I'm on your platform. You have something to share with me, and you're like, I want you to be a part of this. Like, that's a big deal. Like, I don't think you guys, maybe you know already, but it's like, I'm a part of your platform, that you are elevating me.
man,
That's a
listen,
big
All
deal.
right.
and we
You
thank
ain't
you.
lying about that.
It is a big deal. It's a big deal for
You know what I'm
us,
saying?
have your vibe on our podcast.
Yeah, ENY is
Like
on
I
your
said,
platform.
if
It's a big
this one
deal.
lived in New York, trust and believe you would have met this one already. Because, like I said, just
Oh yeah.
if somebody asked me where the hell Ruby at, and I'm looking at them like, she don't live here. I don't know what to tell you. She comes
Yeah,
here.
I wish I could. That's a whole nother thing there. I'm barely making it in. But you know what? I've never felt, I like the wellness. I like or excuse me, the feeling of wellness that I feel here without it being tied to material. So it's like, the trees is good for me, the park, the spacious parks, and just the space to think. And as the sister queen said, I'm also an empath too. So energy is very important to me. And I think that sometimes it's okay to just do something that you never thought you would do before. Because I would see myself thriving even in New York. I would figure out a way. I don't care if I had to get 4 jobs. I'd still be fly out there like you all. But I think just be after my divorce, after the disbandment of the family, I think I need to like shift perspective a little bit. No pun intended.
Well, of course, we all got to, in the space of figuring out our way, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. And the theme of this podcast has always been encouraging not just women, not just mothers, but just everybody,
Everyone.
that's that's literally trying to do shit, trying to be a creative, trying to be a part of a creative space,
Living their
and, and,
purpose.
and anybody that's in this space that has a product, or just wants to talk about shit that's going on in life, like yesterday, like I said yesterday, when I was at Twisted Vibration, literally, like one of the
Shout out
things I
Twisted
was
Vibration.
shout out to them. One of the things I was definitely talking about is what we represent, because it's like, like, what do you really do? And because the dude that was asking what we really do was kind of saying, well, your name is too long, and maybe you should shorten it.
This is yours.
And
That's my
and,
leftover. The one
and,
fifty minutes.
in the midst of talking about that, it was me explaining, nah, the reason why we couldn't shorten it is because this is what it represents. It represents a whole lot of things going on, and this is in the lives that we live, and promoting creativity within that. So
Word.
changing nothing. The fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? But thanks for your suggestion. But no, you know what
He's
I mean.
he's
But
standing on it.
And
He's standing on
Wifey's here, guys. I just want you to say hi to Wifey. She just
it.
came out.
Hello, my
Can you
yes,
see? Can you see Wifey?
hello,
absolutely,
Queen.
absolutely.
Peace, goddesses. How
Peace.
y'all doing?
Doing well. Glad to have you on the
Amazing.
podcast. Definitely. Of
Yes.
course, talking about you, and talking about all the creative things you did. Because I personally, of course, I know a little bit just by what I've been stalking y'all on online. But but I was also explaining to Rue, and Rue was actually experiencing herself, like you two are an entity. Besides the fact that y'all run a business, and the business represents great glasses, great looking glasses, black owned business, women owned business, all of that. But the fact is that you two together are like a entity, like a energy, a good energy entity. And I was telling her, like, every time I'm amongst either you or her, like, whether y'all together or apart, I'm always getting dropped good jewels that I didn't know I needed till I heard them. And then the energy
That's
always
uh,
feels like upliftment. It always feels like, what I'm saying, like everything is good. Don't watch where you fucking up. Watch what you doing good, and speak good into yourself. And it's just like that type of energy. I'm glad to have it on our podcast. I'm glad to introduce it to Ruby. And I was saying, like, if Ruby lived in New York, y'all would have been met her. I would have been met her. You feel me?
I can't wait until that happens. I clearly need to, like I was saying, I need to upgrade on these glasses right here because all of y'all look so fly. I want to thank you and your wife for sharing your knowledge, shining your light all the way over here. This 40-year-old mama can feel it all the way in Portland, Oregon on the other side.
Are you young? You're a youngin. I got you by a year, baby.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, okay,
Wonderful.
But actually 2 years, because December I'm gonna be 42. So
okay.
I'm a
Praise be.
youngin.
Praise to the
What
Most
day
High
in
for that.
December? Because now I'm being nosy. What day in December?
December 9th.
Ooh, my daughter's
Shout out
December.
to the
My oldest
Sag.
daughter, Africa's her birthday is December 7th.
Oh,
Shout out
us
to Africa.
Sagittarius are the best.
You
Oh,
know what? I can't complain. Y'all are pretty fly, but I think I like Leos too. She happens to be one. I'm a Gemini.
Right.
I think we all get along in that respect. But
Right.
there's just so much power here. We're gonna have to get you guys on another episode. I feel like we need to also hear from you as well, maybe both of you in the next one, if that's okay with you. And
Sounds
then
good. Sounds good.
do you make music as well with your queen?
Well, yeah.
I'm on the hooks, but she's the
Oh, duh. I
artist.
mean, what am I talking about? Hold on, hold
Right,
on.
because
This is a
I'm like,
dumb
girl, we had
question.
a whole
She
conversation
just
about it. She
told us how you both complement
excuse
each
us.
other through and through, and I just asked you a dumbass question. My bad.
No,
Nah,
Okay,
it's all good.
cloud. It's so good. It's
here's a
so
better one. If
Guys.
someone had to pay y'all to get on a track, what's the budget looking like? What would they have to come at you with?
yeah, I like
Uh,
that.
mo- mo- Most necessary, I don't even think it's the budget. I think it's energy. We will
Okay,
have to connect on that type of frequency to see
okay.
if it's a match. And
Mm,
then, of course, then we could figure out, first we want to make sure that the person, when they're doing their music, that they actually doing the foundation properly, like as far as owning the beats, what's the, you know, what, which way they trying to go about it, because our ways empowerment is to basically keep a form of ownership. We're not trying to do it wrong and then do it right. We try to do
Mm,
it right. So, it's just about how can we add value as far as the details that we may know that could be of service to them. And we have to see the mindset of how they want to implement it. And if, and what can we learn from them and what they can learn from us, and see as a team the collaboration part, if it will be a good fit as far as, not wasting that energy, because my wife, she's very talented, and for her to give a feature, she's really putting her essence on it, and it's truly a gift. And I would want that the person that's receiving that to to see it in that way.
mm,
Just because it's a gift, it doesn't mean that the person gonna receive it in that light. So it's for us to understand that who we are gifting and
word,
choosing to give our gift to someone that will be appreciative of it. Or
word.
sometimes it's not even just appreciation. Sometimes people just don't know, you
Mm,
know, and you can't really fault them for what they don't know.
mm,
But it's important for us to be mindful of how we give our energy, because that
mm,
essence of you that you give to someone comes out of you. So I think it's important for us to be mindful and know that you are giving your essence to someone, and this is how you have to become valuable to yourself, to know that this is a gift and this person should be worthy of receiving that gift. So
word,
that's why necessarily it's
word,
not just money.
mm.
It's deeper than money. It's an
word.
exchange,
Not every
a
dollar is a good
collaboration.
dollar.
Yeah,
Word. Not
yeah,
every dollar is a good dollar. Mm-hmm.
I understand.
yeah.
Well
Collaboration
said.
is really becoming together. And if the togetherness is not together from the beginning, then what's the point of becoming together? So it's like, we can't fake pump out here. Like, we have to really be mindful of our essence and be very precise on how we execute them, because we're dealing with spirits here.
Mm, mm.
Man, thank
And
you for
yo,
that.
and thank you for saying that. Cause real talk, that see, lesson, lesson, because yo, you know what I'm saying? Again, not every dollar is a good dollar. Cause again, it is you making a slow nickel or a fast dime. You know what I mean? Like, are you, are you letting go your integrity? Or you letting go who you are? Or you bending down? Or crouching to make a certain dollar? No, no, no. If it's got to be right, or it's not at all. And I love I love that you said that. Definitely.
That has to also come with experience, whether it's, a clump of years and years of that. But I feel like as a creative trying to express musically, right, in a music sense, and loving the culture and wanting to be part of that, it's also made me realize with the mistakes that I've made is that, and I'm really glad I made those mistakes. I'm really glad that I kind of, had to learn that. And I'm one of those persons where I have to feel something to know it's hot. Like you can't just say, "Oh, that's hot. Don't go over there." No, I'm gonna find out. And I found out certain things, especially with, I would say, a lot of the, let's say, when things are not on the focus of music and I'm that energy, like I just find myself no longer interested. Like as good as a business deal is, and how much I would like to take a part of that, it's like there's some things such as music that I would just do for free. It's not about the money. And I'm so glad that this queen shared that, because I think we lose sight of just the nonsense when it's like we don't really want that nonsense and that junk anyway. It's sacred. It's a gift. And while I tap into it, I'm finding that I'm loving what I'm creating. And it's not necessarily, I'm going to take from what the other queen said, it's not necessarily my fabulousness. It's just like I'm channeling this energy that's coming. And while I'm like scribbling down these bars, and I'm just like giving myself a pat on the back, yeah, I'm that's fine. But it's like, what's the bigger thing? What's really happening here? And how can you do more of that? Not only do more of that, but then help somebody else that might want to do that too for themselves. And I think that it's very important that we just be around. I like being around people that don't really want anything from me. You know what I'm saying? Other than my success, because that's what I come with. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want anything from somebody else except for you to wish me well and give me good energy, if anything, or to just not at all. You know.
Well,
Thank you, Arthur.
and keep it real, and basically keep it real. You know what I mean? But one thing I want to definitely get into, because before it gets late, you know what I'm saying? Because on our end of the coast is definitely late. You know what I mean? But what's next? Like what is in the pipeline, and that you could let us know? Because of course I know, because it's exclusive, there's certain things you can't tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I'm saying? Certain things gotta be bank, you know. But if but what's next that we could know about, that we could definitely promote? Because of course, like I said, this episode is part of our season 8, and our season 8 kicks off on November 3rd on YouTube. This will be the 5th episode, so 5 weeks after November 3rd, you'll see this on YouTube, and we'll definitely send you a link, of course. But if there's something coming like December, something that we could be looking out for, because of course I want people to know that yes, these glasses are handmade. I mean, they're hand designed. They take 90 days to make, and they're unique designs. So there's always something new coming out.
That's fabulous.
There's always something new coming out. But what we want to know is there a show that we could go to? Is there, like, are we hitting New York fashion show? What we doing? Like, what's in the future that we could talk about, that we could definitely be a part of and support?
I'm glad you asked that. I really would like to say, I would like to talk about what is. And what is right now is the fact that we opened a store in Dumbo, and we would love for people to come to the store. The store is it is an interactive way of shopping. It's more interconnected. You have to make an appointment. It's more personal. It's more therapeutic. It's a safe space to really connect, you know, on a spiritual or level. And as far as the products, yes, we are constantly rotating because our collection is a bespoke collection. So it's 50 pairs per color. It's not mass production, so it's always limited. So we're constantly rotating, and you just have to stay tapped in. ENY Eyewear on all social media, enyeyewear.com. And yeah, I would say, yeah, let's focus a little bit more on what is, because I think we as a people get a little excited over what's next, and then all the energy goes in what's next, and then the what is get left behind.
I remember you
So
telling
for
me
me,
that. Yes.
feel
We're
me?
we are so proud of
So
you all. Seriously.
yeah. So it's just focusing on the what is, because it's so much to nourish, and life goes wherever you put the attention at, right? And a lot of time we end up killing some of our babies because we're looking forward to the next one, while our babies right now still need so much nourishment, so much love, so much attention, and it's so much to do right now. So why wait for next? Just be
Real
present
talk.
in the now. And for me, I'm just working a little bit more on consistency. I feel like that's a superpower that we don't really activate too much. Just the consistency of just doing something over and over and mastering it. And yeah, I'm just grateful for all the real connections. And these connections are forever. They are eternal. We are eternal beings, and we're just
Mm,
amazing. And we are beautiful. And I think sometimes we use our energy to empower the smallest things and ignoring the biggest things, like smile, love, happiness, peace, joy, ease, grace, understanding. You
Word.
know, these things are priceless. And I
Word.
think and we may not be attentive to it because what's next is so exciting that we miss the what is. So, I think that let's bring life to the what is right now.
Mm.
The what next is so futuristic
Word.
that it's just live in hope. It lives in this. Yeah, it's an illusion. And
mm.
yeah, let's just give
Bars.
thanks.
Yes,
Word.
Yeah, let's
Lord,
give
bars.
thanks.
Exactly, man. I like yo. Like,
Divine, divine, and it is. You can tell that you're living in your purpose, and so I appreciate that. I'm very much a what's next type of person too, and that didn't serve me well in some aspects of my life, and I try not to do that. And so thank you for the reminder for sure.
and we
Are there?
There's
definitely talked about
a,
this
I
in
wanna I
the
wanna
previous
leave a little
episode
quote for
too.
y'all. On that note, I'll leave a little quote. An older lady, older Jewish lady, she said that to me, and it kind of stick with me. And what did she say again, baby? She said, "I'm not a grasshopper.
Your pants.
I'm an ant."
Whoa.
What I mean? What I
It,
mean?
it blows me. Like she said, "I'm not a grasshopper. I'm an ant." And I was like, "Wow." Because if you look at the life of an ant, I mean, as a kid, I used to play with ants. And if you're trying to get in their way, block this path, they go around. You can never stop an ant from going from where it's going. It keeps on going. You could put so many other blockades in front of it. It will find another way and
Find a
another way
way.
until the end of time. You will have to quit before an ant quit, you
Mm.
know?
Real talk.
And when she said, "I'm not a grasshopper, I'm an ant," I remember as a child playing with ants and being very, you know, a childlike. And
Mm.
man, you could see an ant, you put a whole bag of rice on it, it's not gonna give up. No weight can kill it, no time. It's just focus. It's always working, it's always building. And
Word.
and you never really see a broke ant, they always got food. They always got
True.
something, bro. An ant will never you will
Tax
never find an
shelter.
ant where there's not actual food or something for them.
Right,
Mm.
right, right.
So they are very precise, they are very disciplined, they are very focused, and they
Community based.
always, yeah, community based, and they always get to the bag.
Come on
Man,
now.
their pile be stacked.
Real
You
talk.
see that man, their stuff be stacked. They never without. So when she says she's not a grasshopper, she's an ant. I'm like, wow, this is
That's some
how
bars for
the
sure.
Jews,
That's
yeah.
a
I'm like, and she's a Jewish lady, so I know that's part of their culture. And when she dropped
mm,
that jewels on me, I was like, that's how y'all get it. Y'all get that slow, you know what I mean? Ant move.
mm,
Y'all not jumping around, hopping
mm-mm.
around. Look at
Nah,
me, look at me, look at me. And
nah.
they stay on the
On
course.
the course.
Stay on the
Feed the
course.
family.
Try, you feel me? Take
Mm,
it back home.
take
Word.
it back
Back
home.
to the community. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And
Man.
all for one and all for all.
Mm.
Right? They
Real
have their
talk.
one community and they are all for it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to drop that jewels
You
on
sure
us.
did. And that was going to be my question. So I don't have to ask it. You done beat me to the punchline. So we just
Mm.
appreciate you all.
Word.
I love y'all so much
Word.
already. You know how I feel about you. And so
Hey,
I
you know
appreciate
how it is.
I love you all.
that.
Thank you so
And,
much.
and I love the fact, like I said, I love this conversation. I love
Good.
bringing this energy to our podcast. Definitely, you know what I'm saying.
Good.
And of course, y'all are welcome any blood.
Anytime.
You already know you welcome here anytime,
Anytime. You're
anytime.
quick,
You know what I
both
mean?
of y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Powerful.
So, you know what I mean? And the fact is, the first thing I'm gonna do when this one get back in New York City, it is find out wherever y'all at and
Yeah,
connect.
come to the
That's
store.
that's
Come
that.
Oh, of
to the store.
course.
That's gonna be
Store.
an
Come
automatic.
on.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Man.
Seriously. So, you know what I mean? But thank you for your time. I appreciate y'all. Of course, we're going to let people know the website, the social media,
The
definitely
music,
the music, you know what I'm saying? All of that, we're going to put that in,
multi-hyphenate.
all of that in the
And thank you so
description.
much for repping us always. Thank you for repping the brand, so loving,
You
so
know it.
giving
You
of
know it.
everything that you are.
Every
I
time.
really appreciate you and I love you. And thank you,
Amazing.
Queen. I just met you and I love you too.
I
God
love
All
you
right.
guys
Have a good one.
too.
love you
All
too.
right.
And of course,
All right.
every
Bless
time
up, y'all.
y'all put something out. But yes, thank you for being on the show. On that note, motherhood
Motherhood
sex
sex
in the
marijuana.
motherfucking
Motherfucking
building.
building.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
ENY Eyewear, the queens of
Don't be
ENY
shy. Get your
Eyewear.
eyes fly, huh?
And definitely keep your eyes fly. Yes. All right,
Yes.
queens.
Later, y'all.
Good
Peace.
night.
Good night.